Good morning. Today we are going to talk about fertilization and development of the early embryo. Actually, in this lesson we are going to define main four concepts, which are ejaculation, fertilization, embryo, and implantation. So let's understand each concept and explain it. If you remember, we said before that the sperm have to leave the man's body to reach into the woman's reproductive organs. So, when the sperm leaves, or the sperm in general leave the penis during sexual intercourse, so this process is called ejaculation. So, ejaculation means the release of semen, and we say that semen means the liquid which is produced in glands and the sperm. So when the semen is released from the penis during sexual excitement, so this process is called ejaculation. Okay, so this is the first concept. So when the sperm leave the penis during sexual intercourse, this process is called ejaculation. Okay? Now, what will happen when the sperm reach into the woman's reproductive organs? We said before that to make a new baby, we need an egg and sperm. So we need one egg and one sperm. So, during fertilization process, the sperm will join with the egg or ovum to produce one cell. So, the sperm joins with the ovum to produce a fertilized egg. So, fertilization process means the joining of the male and female gametes. And we say that male gamete is sperm and female gamete is ovum. So when they join and fuse together, they will produce a fertilized egg, which called a zygote. Okay, now, so you have to know that fertilization process happens in the oviduct. We said that before that the ovum or the egg move through the oviduct to reach into the uterus. So when the sperm reach to the female reproductive organs, they will move to the oviduct to fertilize the egg or the ovum to produce a zygote. Okay? So when fertilization happens, the sperm and egg from a single new cell, they will form a single new cell. Actually, this cell contains all the information needed to grow into a new baby. And this single cell will grow and divide. So after division, the new cells also will divide again. And after 12 weeks, the fertilized egg will become an embryo. So we start with fertilized egg, which is zygote, and after division and growing up, this zygote will become an embryo. Okay? So, in the last process, when the tiny developing embryo reaches the uterus, here we have uterus lining. So when this embryo reaches the uterus, it settles into the blood-rich lining. So here we have blood-rich lining. We say that this lining has formed during the menstrual cycle. If you remember when we explained the menstrual cycle, we said that in one stage of the stages that we have in menstrual cycle, the lining will be produced. So here the embryo starts to attach to the lining. So when a fertilized egg or when an embryo settles into the built-up lining of the uterus, this process is called implantation. So implantation is the third process that we have. When a fertilized egg, here we have fertilized egg, which is an embryo, settles into the built-up lining. Built-up, that means it was built during the menstrual cycle. So, and this lining, sure, it's in the uterus. Okay, so the main 4 concepts that we studied for today: ejaculation, fertilization, embryo, and implantation. So please try to redefine them. Now, if I ask you, the sperm don't always meet an ovum. So can you explain this sentence? The sperm don't always meet an ovum. We said that when the sperm reach into the woman's body to make a new fertilized egg, the sperm have to meet with the egg. So the sperm don't always meet an ovum. So why not? Actually, because the sperm don't all reach into the oviduct. So the penis ejaculates the sperm in the vagina. So not all the sperms, or sometimes the sperm in general, don't reach into the oviduct because there is a space between the vagina and the oviduct. And also, there is only an ovum in the oviduct. You know that in 1 month we have only 1 ovum. And this ovum, it's in the oviduct for a relatively short period each month. So, you know that ovum only live 1 day. So, if this ovum does not fertilize during this day, so the ovum will die if there are sperm reach into the ovum. Okay? So please memorize those 4 concepts and focus in this lesson. Okay, good luck.